Okay, so one of the ways that I taught my son the alphabet was through puzzles, because he was not really that interested in reading about them. I had a lot of other things that I did as well. None of it still really seemed to click until I found puzzles. So I'm going to introduce you to a few ABC puzzles that we used. I really like train alphabet puzzles, like this one that we got from Costco. These are great because they show them the alphabet in this big long line. This one I like because it also, with the letter, it has something in the train car that starts with that letter. So I'll put a little bit of this together with you. So they have A, they need to know that B comes next. Here's B. Oh, and there's balloons. So B and balloons. And the next one's C. C for clown. And it keeps going like that. It's got lots of pieces. I'm not going to put it all together for you right now, since you already know your alphabet. There's also ones like this. This one is pretty nice too, just because they need to know where their what the letters, the order of the alphabet is. So they need to know that A goes next to B and B goes next to C. Most of these are on their own separate pieces. So that's good. But my very, very favorite is this one. It's called Alphabet House. And it was made by, it says it's a Frank Schaefer publication. I'm not sure if they make this anymore. I got this at a thrift store. I hope they make it. I'll have to look that up for you. But here it is. I put it all together because I love you. So, in this one, it's a big house of the alphabet, and it goes in order, A, B, C. And in each room, it has several things that start with that letter. So, for example, here we've got an alligator with an apple, and ants, and an acorn, and an airplane. And then for B for bear, you've got a bee in a balloon, and a bear in a basket with a block, and a ball, and a boat. So, it's really cool because it has several things, but that's not even the coolest part. If you come over here to the box, there's all these little people that have the lowercase letter, and they can match the lowercase letter with the room that has the uppercase letter, and they say the name of the letter as they do it. So H, H. And my son did the alphabet song when he was doing this, so he'd do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then when he would do these, he would say, okay, B. And then if he couldn't remember where it was, he'd sing the alphabet again, and he would go to the top. He'd be like, A, B. Oh, there's B. And I'll put my little person in the B. And this kept him really engaged. He loved doing this. And by the time he was done with this, I think he did it 2 or 3 times in a row, but after that, he had it down. And I had already tried teaching him with books. I also had tried this. This might work for your child. We had these letter cups. You don't have to put them in order, but I just wrote the letters on there. You can put them in order if you want to. I put the big letter on one side and the little letter on the other, and I actually put 3 on this one because A's are written differently depending on where you see them. So, but on here it just has those 2. The BB. But then I had these little cards, and at one point, I think I actually made fish out of these cards and had him fish for them and then put them where they went. This still was not that interesting for him, but it might work for your child. So you have them grab something out of this pile, and here's this. What letter is that? B. Where does that one go? And they'll match it with the cup and put it inside. So, super easy with this one. If your child is interested in that, that's great. I had to try trial and error with my child. So that was one thing we did. But puzzles, I highly recommend puzzles, especially this one, Alphabet House. It's great.